Hi everyone, we're going to take a look at NEO today to see how it's progressing, and as you can see, this is still in a very strong downtrend. Previous potential reversal opportunities were invalidated before they came into play, and now we're rolling down into this lower range essentially. And I believe if you just switch to the daily chart, if we exclude the crash from October 2026, I believe this is negative price discovery, right? So we're in negative price discovery, which is a great place to be in for short trading because there's not many buyers willing to show up at the moment. Now, this is the wick from the October crash, one of the biggest liquidation events in crypto history, which has defined this lower support area because we are in negative price discovery. So therefore, we have a good short opportunity from here, which is around 3.897, down to here, which is around 2.358, which is obviously a really good opportunity. And the idea is, though, again, we want to make sure we are flush with the bearish retest as possible to enter. So you can see my entrance point, as we've said, is this yellow dashed line around 3950, as I've said. And the price action has briefly almost taps it, but I'm expecting potentially another couple of taps before the way down. But if you do see the price action continue lower from here and you haven't got the entrance you want, then don't worry about it. Move on to another token, right? Because right now, when the market is hesitant, we've got to be in positions where we can very easily get out or switch to long if the market changes. And you'll see the 200 MA on the 6-hour chart is fast coming in to support with this green arrow, suggesting this is exactly where we want to be for a short play here. So if we do see a move up from here, then you can look to short the market from around 3.932, and which is an excellent position to do that, because if the price action does come up here and then the market suddenly changes, Bitcoin as an example breaks above 89k and moves higher and pulls the market higher, then instead of NEO coming down and fulfilling our short play, well, it doesn't do that, and that's, obviously that's bad. But if we've entered at this level and then the NEO then ascends higher from here, you're going to get that retest of the 200 MA and this support line, which will give you an option to get out or reposition with flexibility, as opposed to entering a short play here right now and trying to ride it down. Whereas if the market does reverse and does this, then you're going to get left in no man's land essentially. So you're looking for a short position flush with around 3.932, getting lost in the decimals. And if you see that entrance, which we almost had on the 29th, then that's your play, and as close to the 200 MA as possible, because you can see previously that has been acting as strong resistance to the price action. And based on this very strong downtrend, there's no reason to think that won't continue until Bitcoin gives us something different. So quite an assured play with NEO, given the fact that we've entered negative price discovery and we have the 200 MA still overhead acting as resistance, and this very important long-term support line now potentially providing an opportunity for a short play. And the target, of course, just to clarify for that short play, as I said before, is around 2.350, which is essentially marked by the bounce, the stop point of the liquidation event back in October, which has essentially given us that target level. But that's NEO.